The second season of 1923 has been a roller coaster of emotions, weaving together themes of survival, resilience, and the unrelenting brutality of life in the early 20th century. The season began with a deliberate, almost languid pace, which initially left fans frustrated. However, as the episodes unfolded, the narrative gained momentum, delivering the kind of high-stakes drama and intricate storytelling that has become synonymous with Taylor Sheridan's expansive universe, often referred to by fans as Yellowstoning. The latest episode, in particular, has been a masterclass in tension-building, blending dark twists, subtle foreshadowing, and shocking moments of violence that left viewers both enthralled and emotionally spent. Let's take a deeper dive into the key storylines and developments that have defined this gripping season. The season premiere of 1923 was met with mixed reactions. While some fans appreciated the atmospheric setup and the meticulous attention to detail, others found the pacing too slow, especially compared to the breakneck intensity of Yellowstone. The first two episodes felt like a slow burn, with plot lines that seemed more like teasers than fully fleshed out narratives. One fan on XC, formerly Twitter, quipped, "More happens in 5 minutes of Yellowstone than in an entire episode of 1923, capturing the sentiment of many viewers who were eager for the story to gain traction. However, Episode 3 marked a turning point. The narrative tightened, and the stakes were raised significantly, earning widespread praise from fans and critics alike. This episode showcased Sheridan's ability to balance multiple storylines while delivering moments of raw emotional power and shocking violence. It was a reminder of why audiences have come to love Sheridan's work, even as it pushed the boundaries of what they could endure. At the heart of this season is Spencer Dutton, portrayed by Brendan Scarr, whose journey has taken a dark and dangerous turn. After surviving the horrors of World War I and the African wilderness in Season 1, Spencer now finds himself entangled with the Italian mob, a situation he never sought but cannot escape. His storyline in Episode 3 reached a heartbreaking climax as he was forced to confront the consequences of his choices. The death of Luca, a character many fans had hoped would become a loyal sidekick, was a particularly poignant moment. Luca's greed and ties to the mob ultimately sealed his fate, but his demise also served as a wake-up call for Spencer, forcing him to reckon with the harsh realities of the world he's been thrust into. Spencer's journey is fraught with peril, both physical and emotional. Tasked with delivering liquor for the mob, he's handed a gun and sent to Texas, signaling that trouble is on the horizon. Fans are left on edge, wondering whether Sheridan will show any mercy to a character who has already endured so much. Spencer's resilience and determination make him a compelling protagonist, but his path is undeniably bleak, leaving viewers to question whether he will ever make it back to his family in Montana. Back in Montana, the Dutton family is grappling with their own set of crises, each more harrowing than the last. Cara Dutton, portrayed by the incomparable Helen Mirren, narrowly survives a brutal wolf attack, a scene that underscores the unforgiving nature of life on the frontier. The attack leaves her physically and emotionally scarred, but her resilience and strength shine through, reminding viewers why she is such a formidable matriarch. Mirren's performance is nothing short of mesmerizing, capturing both Cara's vulnerability and her indomitable spirit. Meanwhile, Jacob Dutton, played by Harrison Ford, faces his own battle for survival as he becomes stranded in a relentless snowstorm. The juxtaposition of Cara's and Jacob's storylines highlights the constant struggle for survival that defines the Dutton family's existence. Ford brings a rugged gravitas to the role, embodying the grit and determination of a man who refuses to be defeated by the elements or by his own mortality. One of the most contentious aspects of this season has been the sidelining of Alexandra, played by Julia Schleipfer. In Season 1, Alex emerged as one of the most compelling characters, with her wit, charm, and determination capturing the hearts of viewers. However, Season 2 has yet to give her the spotlight she deserves. While the revelation of her pregnancy adds a layer of complexity to her character, her presence has been surprisingly limited. Fans have expressed their frustration loudly, with many taking to social media to voice their disappointment. Alex's reduced role feels like a missed opportunity, especially given the depth and potential she brought to the first season. That said, episode 3 offered a glimmer of hope for Alex's storyline. The episode delved deeper into her struggles as she faced yet another obstacle, gaining entry into the United States. The process was dehumanizing, with Alex subjected to invasive medical examinations in front of multiple doctors. The treatment of women at the border was appalling, highlighting the show's willingness to tackle tough, real-world issues. In a powerful moment, Alex delivered an impassioned speech about her loss of freedom, which ultimately helped her secure passage. Despite her resilience, warnings about the dangers of traveling alone in America loom over her journey, adding an extra layer of tension to her storyline. This season of 1923 has taken a decidedly darker turn, with Sheridan dialing up the intensity to an almost overwhelming degree. The season opener featured graphic and sexually explicit scenes, prompting backlash on social media. One viewer asked, "Does 1923 really need this much violence?" While another lamented, "This season feels sadistic. I'm not sure I can keep watching." The explicit content left many fans uncomfortable, with some admitting they had to mute or look away during certain scenes. The show's willingness to explore such dark themes is both a strength and a weakness, as it risks alienating viewers who are drawn to the series for its storytelling rather than its shock value. The season's brutality reached a peak in the finale, when Elizabeth's harrowing screams echoed through the screen after a vicious wolf attack. The scene was visceral and difficult to watch, underscoring the show's commitment to portraying the harsh realities of life in the early 20th century. Yet, despite the grim tone, the following episode offered a glimmer of hope. Alex finally reclaimed the spotlight, and true to Yellowstone tradition, the episode sparked a flurry of fan theories and speculation. Her journey, though fraught with challenges, continues to be a source of intrigue and inspiration. Elizabeth, played by Michelle Randolph, has reached her breaking point. After enduring multiple animal attacks and the harsh Montana winter, she's ready to leave it all behind. If she goes, Jack may follow, which would drastically alter the Dutton family dynamic. Her desire for a better life is understandable, given the relentless hardships she's faced. This potential departure opens up intriguing possibilities for the Dutton legacy. If Jack and Elizabeth start anew in a place like Boston, it could lay the groundwork for a future Yellowstone spin-off, exploring a new branch of the family tree. Meanwhile, Tiana Rainwater's story adds another layer of intrigue. As a likely ancestor of Yellowstone's Thomas Rainwater, her fight for survival takes her to the Texas border, with law enforcement hot on her trail. The tension between her pursuers, Renault and Marshall Kent, hints at a possible rift, raising questions about who will catch her first and what they'll do when they do. Fans speculate that Tiana's path may eventually cross with Spencer's, leading to an uneasy alliance born of necessity. Such a partnership could shed light on the complex history between the Duttons and the Rainwaters, tying 1923 even more closely to the events of Yellowstone. As the season progresses, the stakes continue to rise, with each character facing their own set of challenges and moral dilemmas. The show's ability to weave together multiple storylines while maintaining a sense of cohesion is a testament to Sheridan's storytelling prowess. Yet, it also raises questions about where the series is headed and how it will ultimately connect to the larger Yellowstone universe. What do you think? Could Spencer and Tiana form an unlikely bond? How will Elizabeth's potential departure impact the Dutton family? Share your thoughts and theories below. It's clear that 1923 has plenty of surprises in store. As we look ahead to the next episode of 1923, the tension continues to mount, and the stakes grow even higher for the Dutton family and their allies. Based on the events of the previous episode and the narrative threads that have been carefully woven, here are some additional details and predictions for what might unfold in the upcoming installment. Spencer's journey takes a perilous turn as he arrives in Texas, tasked with delivering liquor for the Italian mob. The assignment is fraught with danger, and the presence of a gun in his possession suggests that violence is inevitable. The next episode is likely to delve deeper into Spencer's internal struggle as he grapples with the moral implications of his actions. Will he continue to play by the mob's rules, or will he find a way to break free from their grip? Fans are also speculating about a potential encounter with Tiana Rainwater, whose storyline is converging with Spencer's. If their paths cross, it could lead to an uneasy alliance, as both characters are fighting for survival in a world that seems determined to destroy them. Tiana's storyline is one of the most compelling this season, and the next episode promises to ramp up the tension as she continues her flight to freedom. With law enforcement hot on her trail, Tiana's resourcefulness and determination will be put to the test. The dynamic between her pursuers, Renault and Marshall Kent, adds an extra layer of intrigue. Renault's ruthless ambition and Kent's more measured approach could lead to a clash, potentially giving Tiana an opportunity to escape. Fans are eager to see how her story connects to the larger Yellowstone universe, particularly her potential role as an ancestor of Thomas Rainwater. The next episode might offer more clues about her ultimate fate and how it ties into the Dutton family's legacy. Back in Montana, Kara and Jacob Dutton continue to face the harsh realities of frontier life. Kara's recovery from the wolf attack is likely to be a focal point in the next episode, as she struggles to regain her strength while maintaining her role as the family's backbone. Her resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to her character, and fans can expect more powerful moments from Helen Mirren as she portrays Kara's determination and vulnerability. Jacob, on the other hand, is still reeling from his ordeal in the snowstorm. The next episode might explore the emotional toll of his near-death experience, as well as his efforts to protect the Dutton Ranch from external threats. Harrison Ford's portrayal of Jacob's quiet strength and unwavering resolve continues to be a highlight of the series, and the upcoming episode is sure to deliver more of his compelling performance. Elizabeth's storyline is at a critical juncture. After enduring countless hardships, she is ready to leave Montana behind in search of a better life. Her potential departure could have far-reaching consequences for the Dutton family, particularly for Jack, who may choose to follow her. The next episode is likely to explore Elizabeth's internal conflict as she weighs her love for Jack against her desire for a safer, more stable future. If she decides to leave, it could set the stage for a new chapter in the Dutton saga, potentially laying the groundwork for a future spin-off set in a different location, such as Boston. Alexandra's reduced role this season has been a point of contention among fans, but the next episode might finally give her the spotlight she deserves. After her harrowing experience at the border, Alex's determination to reunite with Spencer is stronger than ever. However, her journey is far from over. The next episode could delve into the challenges she faces as she travels across the country, including the dangers of traveling alone in a time when women were particularly vulnerable. Her resilience and courage continue to inspire, and fans are hopeful that her storyline will regain the prominence it had in Season 1. As the season progresses, the Dutton family's struggles against external threats become increasingly dire. The next episode is likely to explore the growing tensions between the Duttons and their enemies, both old and new. Whether it's the Italian mob, rival ranchers, or the harsh elements of the Montana wilderness, the Duttons are constantly fighting to protect their land and their legacy. The upcoming episode might also delve into the moral dilemmas faced by the family as they navigate a world that often forces them to make impossible choices. If the previous episodes are any indication, the next installment of 1923 will continue to embrace a darker, more violent tone. Taylor Sheridan has never shied away from depicting the brutal realities of life in the early 20th century, and fans can expect more shocking moments in the upcoming episode. However, amidst the darkness, there are also moments of hope and resilience that remind viewers why they are so invested in these characters. The next episode is sure to deliver a masterful blend of tension, emotion, and unexpected twists that will leave fans eagerly anticipating what comes next. As always, 1923 has sparked a flurry of fan theories and speculation. Will Spencer and Tiana form an alliance? How will Elizabeth's potential departure impact the Dutton family? Could Alex's journey lead to a reunion with Spencer, Or will they be kept apart by forces beyond their control? The next episode is likely to provide some answers while raising new questions, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. In conclusion, the next episode of 1923 promises to be a thrilling and emotionally charged installment that continues to explore the themes of survival, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds of family. With its complex characters, intricate storytelling, and breathtaking visuals, 1923 remains a standout in Taylor Sheridan's expanding universe. As the season progresses, one thing is certain: the Duttons' journey is far from over, and the challenges they face will only grow more intense.